I was born and raised in Georgetown, Guyana. I am the descendants of 5 different races. My great-grandparents were Chinese and Portuguese, and my other set of grandparents were Amerindian and Black. And you know, it's just like my family is just diverse, like really diverse and multicultural in some sense. I came to the United States in 2017, and it was hard at first. It was hard adapting to the culture, definitely adapting to the community. Even coming to SUNY Maritime, I had a hard time adapting to the culture here. I'm studying international transportation and trade. I have always been a business person. I like the business environment. So I chose ITT because it broadened my horizons, not just specifically to business, but into a specific industry as the maritime industry. When I graduate, I would like to become a marine insurance underwriter. My first goal is to obtain my marine insurance underwriter's license, and then I'll start my career from there. Black history is important because it gives us the opportunity to engage in our history, as it gives context to the present. It is a time to celebrate, reflect, and rejoice the many contributions and achievements of African Americans to the economic growth and the development of the United States as a nation. As we commemorate Black History Month, my thoughts and reflections are, as a community, we have been more united than ever before. You can see that our culture is being represented by some of the most talented people in the world, and it is great to see and experience that representation. It is also important that we know about our Black history, but it is also important that we remember that the fight is not over. We must continue to unify and unite so that we can preserve our history and heritage. My role model is my accounts teacher from secondary school. His name is Aaron Morgan, and he was not only my teacher, but he was also someone who taught me the values of life and how to create balance. He also taught me how to be virtuous and disciplined, and these values are reflected in his character as a person. And for those reasons, he has been a very influential person in my life from the time from secondary school to now. I am most proud of myself and the fact that I am a Black person and an immigrant to be attending SUNY Maritime College and be a representative of my minority community. I would describe Black history in one word as progressive. I think it's progressive because we have come a very long way as a community in terms of being brought out of slavery and then having the first Black president of the United States of America, and then having the first female vice president of the United States being Black. I think it's important to celebrate that progression. I would say Jesse Williams. He's well known in Grey's Anatomy as Dr. Avery. He is a humanitarian and an activist, and he uses his platform to highlight social injustice and social and racial injustice, and I respect him for that. My biggest goal in life is to unify. I believe that we as a people, no matter what race you are, should put our differences aside and become one and live in love and unity.